with Mr. Hamish, and I want to get his understanding of recall off the long line. So you'll see me working with him and giving him long line guidance and slowly fading it out. Why I'm mentioning this is because you will see something that's usually referred to as the sloppy middle. Going from guidance with the leash to no guidance with the leash is generally where you see this sloppiness, and it is sloppy. I don't know why I even put it in air quotes, because it is sloppy. You'll see him all of a sudden not sure what to do with the e-collar pressure when I'm not giving him guidance. And I make a choice. This is how I do it. I apply the e-collar pressure, and I say come and I apply the e-collar pressure, and then I guide with the leash. Come, e-collar pressure, guide with the leash, over and over again. Slowly I start fading out the guide with the leash. Eventually I get to the point where I feel like his understanding is enough that I'll let the leash go, and I'll just say come, and then apply the e-collar pressure. And what you'll see the first time or two is he'll say, I don't know what to do with this, and then eventually I'll pick up the leash and guide him. And I'll do it again, he'll say, I don't know what to do with this, and then I'll pick up the leash. And so I'm giving him a chance to think. And then the third time, I'll say come and put on the e-collar pressure, and he won't even need me to give him leash guidance. He'll come, and I'll say good boy, and then I'll do it over and over again, and you'll see him just coming without the leash pressure, and also without the e-collar pressure. So then I start fading off the e-collar pressure so that he understands the e-collar pressure is only going to turn on if he needs guidance. So I'm getting there in this session where I started using all three informational guidances, I guess you could say, which would be the word come, the e-collar pressure, and the leash guidance. Faded off the leash guidance, and then I'm going to fade off the e-collar reminder, and just have it so he comes to the word. And if he needs extra assistance, then I will turn on the e-collar. And then if he's really struggling, then I will go back to the long line. And as the days go on, he'll be coming to my word solely, and then also just to the e-collar if I need to remind him. We will no longer need the guidance of a long line, and therefore he's off leash. Okay? Come. Good boy. Good boy. That was without any pressure on the e-collar. Good. Down. E-collar pressure. Down. Good. So the pattern is my verbal, if I have to ask twice, e-collar pressure. If I have to ask a third time, at this point, I will go to leash guidance. But then, like I said, we're fading off that leash guidance. You want a dog who's off leash. Come. Good boy. No e-collar pressure. Place. Good. Down. E-collar pressure. Down. Good. Good. Now. Place. Good. Down. 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 So, there you got to see an example. Down, he did down. Down with e-collar pressure, he was struggling. Down with e-collar pressure and the leash guidance. No. Good. That's a beautiful skill to have, to default back into place. Down. 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 So what that was there, it wasn't confusion. So here's another thing to look out for when you're training a dog. Genuine confusion. When I see genuine confusion, I will go in and give more information to help them solve the puzzle. When I see stubbornness, which is what was right there, then I will apply pressure, higher pressure, to motivate the dog to turn off the pressure. So right there, I said down, and he didn't, so I applied e-collar pressure and I said down. And then I applied guidance pressure, which he knows how to turn off, he knows how to this, and he still didn't go down. So I'm like, okay, I read the dog, he's not confused at this point. he's not wanting to go down. So then my e-collar pressure, I started to slowly dial up. I made it to a 10. He's working at a 5 down here. As soon as I made it to 10, he's like, okay, I'll down. So another learning experience for him, and every time we have one like that, we're making more and more progress. So his understanding is deepening. Okay, so now this thing dials up. Now that I know how to turn it off at the working level, it also dials up, and I still understand how to turn it off. So eventually, that's how this is going to work. That's how his training is going to work. We're going to ask for a command once, and then if we have to ask twice, the e-collar turns on, and every time we have to ask after that, the levels go up, okay? And it creates a dog who listens the first time. Come. Good boy, Hamish. Place. Good boy. Down. Good. Come. Good boy. Place. Good. Down. Nice work, bud. Just a couple more to get excited. Come. Good boy. Better boy. Place. Good. Down. Now you're giving me the good stuff. So it's not a coincidence that he's giving me the good stuff after the one where I had to dial up. Okay? That's not a coincidence. We see that all the time. Come. Good boy. You're predicting me, aren't you? Place. Down. Good. Come. Good boy, buddy. Place. Down. Good job, bud. So we're going to end it there. He did very well, and there were some learning lessons. We cleaned up his understanding of recall and of place, and we also started to get him off the long line. As you can see, I wasn't using the long line at all, and that's because I slowly got rid of the information and only went back to it if he was truly struggling. And even if he was struggling, I'd give him a few seconds to try to figure it out. That's very important, because if I keep spoon feeding him the answers, it's actually going to take him longer to learn.